What's happening, kids? We got ourselves a Friday high noon broadcast here. Pardon me, ready to rock and roll. Hope everybody's feeling good today. Hopping and popping and popping. We have the PMP night at Oracle Park. We're all geared up for that. So we're going to kind of power through this show. Everyone's going to go change their, hair and makeup and whatever you got to do to get ready for tonight. And then we will see you. Anybody who can make it early tonight, by the way, we are going to convene at Standard Deviant, our good friends at Standard Deviant. Shout out Mark DeVito, who's been such a gracious partner and friend to the show. We're going to go on down there, have a couple of cold drinks, and then I guess Tony's going to do his Harrison Bader right up the street on a scooter.
Yeah.
He'll make it in one piece, unlike Bader. But great to be here. Great to see everybody. Tony, we're breaking new ground in the PMP Familia today. First time ever I've seen people on the West Coast, in our West Coast audience, betting on whether or not Rags, who's playing golf in New Jersey, will sink the putt that he's up against right now. So I started thinking about one of my favorite moments in Caddyshack. It's early in the movie when Rodney and Judge Schmales are first getting acquainted, and Judge Schmales is about to tee off, and Rodney comes walking up and goes, "Hey, Whitey."
Dude.
Hey, Whitey.
Dude.
Hey, Whitey. I bet you $1,000 you slice into the woods.
Dude.
Schmales, gambling is illegal at Bushwood, sir, and I never slice.
Dude. God bless Ted Knight for life, man.
It's all about Knight in Caddyshack, dude. Damn! After he misses it, damn! Yeah.
Paulie, stand by. You know what? Just because it's a Friday musical assignment, we haven't played it in a long time.
Bombs away.
I mean, we've been out of the Giant zone, but bombs away because Rourke dropping bombs, 12 of 14 last night, Stribling catching bombs. But first,
Rourke dropping bombs, and also breaking ribs along the way.
Breaking ribs. Whoa, are you talking Italians? I was saying Garoppolo's out there if we need a backup. But I just want to say,
bring him home. Bring Jimmy G home. What the hell? The good looks ain't gonna hurt anybody. It can only help, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, remind me of Garoppolo in a second, but I just want to remind people, please, YouTube at Paulie Max Particles. Please visit the channel, like and subscribe while you're there. Check out all of our shorts that Seth, the intern, is putting together, and also our long form shows. All of them are there. YouTube at Paulie Max Particles. I was actually talking to my doctor yesterday, getting my knee checked out, and he wanted to know the name of the show, and he wanted to tell his son and daughter about the show as well. So
how's your knee, by the way? What's going on with that thing? What's going on with that knee?
It's just, Paulie, it's my bursa sac that's got fluid in it.
You got to keep an eye on the bursa. Are you going to tape that up for tonight? Can you show off the knee to the concerned members of the PMP Familia that might want to take a look at that?
The knee will be exposed. No compression sleeve whatsoever on the knee. But I just want to remind people, please go to Paulie Max Particles on YouTube to like and subscribe. Also, audio versions available, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And you know how I'm screwed with my daughter is that yesterday
I like the hush tones. I like how you're going.
Because the door's open all of a sudden. I don't know why the door's open.
Yeah, don't give Dad any privacy when he's working. Let the birds fly in. Let animals come in. Whatever you guys got to do. Yeah.
Can we close the door? How about close the door?
Yeah.
I was scrolling through and I was sending a picture of Garoppolo to the PMP Familia last night, and I said, "Whoa, we talking Italians?" And then she sees it and she goes, "Who's that?"
See what happens.
And I go,
that's the natural reaction. Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's Jimmy Garoppolo." And she goes, "Dad, he's handsome." I go, "Oh, yeah, he's handsome.
He is handsome. I mean, I'm giving it some thought myself. I mean, you put me and Jimmy G in a room alone, there's God knows what's going to happen."
And I started looking at him like, yeah.
No, he's I'll tell you what, I've gone face to face with him, dude. I've gone face to face with Jimmy G more than once. Your knees start to buckle. You can say whatever you want now. Oh no, when you're face to face with the olive skin and the charm of a Garoppolo. And by the way, I got to say for the record, he really is a super, super cool guy. There is a reason that his teammates loved him. Remember when Kittle was wearing that T-shirt with Jimmy G like in a Speedo? Like his teammates really loved him, and much maligned along the way. But again, the guy did take the Niners to a Super Bowl, man. I mean,
totally.
So I mean, you can't totally discredit or discount his contribution, and it was really the arrival of Garoppolo that finally gave Shanahan a quarterback that could run this offense competently, and Jimmy did that. He wasn't.
Paulie, I have a question for you. Right or wrong? Or actually, it's not right or wrong. But
right or wrong?
Did Jimmy overthrow Emmanuel Sanders, or did Emmanuel Sanders not sell out like he's in the freaking Super Bowl and never going to get another opportunity when he had a step on the wide receiver It might have been a combo of both, but I'm still angry about that play.
I know you talk about that play a lot, and I don't blame you. That's kind of the one everybody points to. Yeah, Jimmy G overthrew him a little bit, and Sanders could have sold out along the way.
Get dirty. What are you doing?
But again, I point a finger, an accusatory finger, if I may. I pointed an accusatory finger at Coach Shanahan, and I'm asking, why in God's name are we launching bombs downfield when they could not stop our run? Like, what we had to do is run. We had 8 minutes, dude. 8 minutes with a 10-point lead. You got me? That was Garoppolo's game.
Well, Paulie, Jim Harbaugh, why aren't we giving Frank Gore the rock? Let's go. You want to go further back?
See, this is the thing, dude. Coaching X's and O's schemes, that's one thing. That's one thing. And Kyle might be the very best at that in the NFL. Yes. However, when it comes to what I would call crisis management, when all the money's on the table, the fourth quarter of ball games, Shanahan has yet to prove that he can masterfully kind of guide the team through those moments. Until he does, he's going to have that rep to drag around. So I don't blame Garoppolo or Sanders. I blame Shanahan. Why are we throwing balls downfield like that when they simply couldn't stop the run? Plus, we're going to burn the clock out. And then we're all driving down Market Street throwing confetti the week after. I mean, come on, man.
Well, it's probably the old eye test, right? So it's like, yes, you have a plan, a game plan. You've got schemes. You got all of that. And like you said, Shanahan is a freaking mastered all that. But adapting in the moment and seeing what you see in front of you and saying, like, Gore, you've got one of the greatest running backs in the history of the Niners franchise. Give him the rock. Give him the rock. And the same thing, like you said about that game, they shouldn't even have been throwing downfield. I see some comments saying Garoppolo overthrew it. I say it might have been a tad overthrown, but I say if Sanders sells out, he might have gotten some fingers on that ball. He might have gotten
a courtesy penalty call. You never know. You never know. But you're right. He never broke stride.
And you're in the Super Bowl, dude. You'll never. There's a good chance you'll never get back to that moment ever again, Emmanuel.
Well, how about this? How about this for a little kind of bridge to what we just experienced last night? Hopefully, when the time comes for Dejon Stribling, he will sell out. Because I got to tell you, that was one of the real bright spots last night.
Totally.
Niners Titans. We were all watching the ball game. A lot of text flying around last night, and I got to say, for me, he was one of the top 2 or 3 takeaways of the game. Was I thought how well he played, how comfortable he looked. I love the body type. I love how big and strong he is, how fast he is, and all word is Tim Ryan was talking about this. He's got a rep as a really tough kid. He's not afraid of punishment. He's not afraid to go across the middle if they ask him to do that. So for me, last night, Dejon Stribling was kind of like the big takeaway. Like, I was very, very happy. Helped me miss Brandon Ayuk even less, seeing what we have ahead of us with Stribling.
Can we make a Paul Simon Graceland song for Grayson Halton? I'm going to Grayson, Dude, Halton. Let's go, Halton, 93, just bulldozing.
I saw this kid at Oklahoma, man. This is a Sooner now, and they usually breed some pretty good linemen down there. And so I watched him last year. I liked him at Oklahoma, and I like what I saw last night. When he made the big play and he got the sack, Tim Ryan's like, he just blew up the highest paid tackle in pro football. Like, dude, great to see Timmy Ryan back in the booth as well. I got to shout out Greg Papa as well. Fist in the air, Pops. You keep healing up, brother. You keep fighting. We all love Greg Papa. It was tough to see. Did you see his conversation with Raj Mathai that's going around?
I did, but I love that he said, I'm doing the Niner call right here. Let's see. He goes, let's see if I still got it. And he belts it out. And, dude, if there's anybody that's got the fight and the positive mindset in him to just kick this thing's ass, it's Greg Papa, dude. So Papa, sending you all kinds of love and healing vibes, man. And Greg, that everybody wants you back in the booth, but you come back when you're ready, dude, because the booth will be waiting there for you, ready. Right. But Paulie also.
I am absolutely jacked out of my mind, bro.
Like you said, when I turned on the TV last night, because I didn't know who we were getting in the booth. I'm like, because it's been Fitz and Keena in the past. It's been
Ryan.
Did you
watch local broadcast KPIX, or did you go NFL Network?
I'm going local all damn day. Shout out Vern Glenn pregame.
Dude, he had his box last night, dude. At one point, he was looking down at Dre Greenlaw. Did you see the interview? I'm like, right now, Vern is taller than Dre Greenlaw. Dude, he might have grown the box. The box might have gotten a little bigger this year.
I can relate to the box, Paulie. I've had team photos in Cooperstown where the photographer is like, here, can you see that box over there, coach? You mind just standing on that box behind these kids?
Sure. bring this coach a box. He needs to elevate a little bit. Yeah.
And when now I'm like scarred by wooden boxes. Anytime I see a little wooden box, I'm like, oh, am I going to get asked to stand on that thing?
New song parody for Creative Tony. It's a one-time only performance. Hope you guys enjoy this. Tony's the man on the box, dude. You're the man on the box. On the box. Yeah.
Buried in my ass, Paulie.
Oh, buried in my ass for years. Yeah, for years. Yeah.
I mean, it's funny too. Alice in Chains, like, yes, that's like a hit for them. Dive deeper. If you don't know about Alice in Chains past the hits, dive much deeper. You'll thank us later because my goodness,
it was a revelation. When I really discovered their catalog and I got deep into it, dude, it was a total revelation in my life. And it's one of my big regrets is I never got to see that band play live. Trivia, did you know the last show that Alice in Chains ever did with Lane Staley, they were opening for Kiss on the Kiss?
Really?
Yeah, when the Kiss did their first reunion tour in '96, it was huge. It was the biggest tour of that year. So they had all these they had Stone Temple Pilots opening for them. They had Alice in Chains. And they had to drop off the tour because Lane was so messed up. He only did a few shows and they couldn't go on. But the last performance Lane ever gave was opening for Kiss. True story.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah. Respect all damn day. By the way, a little tease for later on in the show. We've got punk metal music that everybody needs to stick around and watch later. We're gonna start the musical assignment with it. Paulie found something, and then Paulie. There's two videos we're gonna show to start the musical assignment. One involves metal, and one involves AC/DC and weddings. So just prepare for those two videos later on in the show, Paulie, and I look forward to it.
I will.
Yeah, we have supers I want to get to as well. But what were you going to say?
I was going to say, let's do some supers, and I want to take care of some business on the other side of the supers. I want to talk about Peralta Arts and Company because they've had a big hand in all the gear for tonight, the poster for tonight. Dom will have stuff available if you guys want to make a purchase today. Please do support the show, support Dom. It's great for everybody. But Dom, so anyway, Tony, supers, and then we'll go to Peralta Arts.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. It's business time.
All right, I'm going to go backwards with the supers just for fun because we got Pine Needle, the most recent super, and he says, Emmanuel Sanders turned into Emmanuel Lewis and became really, really short on that pass. Hey, shout out Webster for life, dude. Shout out Webster for life. And the former Chicago Bear, who was his dad, Karras. Right? Alex Karras?
Oh, no, you got something. You're close. I don't know. I forget his name, but you're right. There's Bears lineage there. Yes.
I think it's Alex
Karras from
Alex Karras.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, it's good knowledge.
I mean, dude, Webster's dad all damn day. Thank you, Pioneer.
He played when they were the Chicago Bears. He wasn't an Indiana Bear, Tony.
That's true. And by the way, they came out and did say, if this move happens, we're not changing the name. So respect. I forget who came out. One of the higher ups for the Bears came out and said, enough, please. We're not changing the name.
Similar thing to the New York Giants and the New York Jets, both of whom play in New Jersey. You know what I mean? But it's literally, I believe the mileage, I think it's 7 miles outside of Manhattan. Like when you're in the parking lot at the Meadowlands, you can see the New York City skyline. It's right there. But the fact is, they're still in New Jersey. There is no pro football team in New York City, which is kind of weird to me. But
it is weird. At least it's not the freaking journey down to Santa Clara, Paulie. They can just go 7 miles away.
Speaking of the journey, how about the PMP Familia repping and showing out last night? Corinne, you had Miriam in the house. Like it was a very handsome group. Looks like Corinne's seats look like they're in the front row of her section too, as far as I could tell.
Let me see if I can find this picture, Paulie, because Corinne sent it last night. And Corinne, you are such a saint for offering up your extra ticket. Miriam, here we go. Let me see if I can show that picture right there.
Perfect. Yeah, boom. There's Corinne at the end, and there's Miriam right next to her, and the rest of the crew right there looking very handsome in the Niner hat and gear. Everyone's tricked out. I love it. Look at that front row. Must be in the front row.
Awesome. Yeah. Great stuff. Also, I'm going to show a picture later on of Patty from Napa's brother-in-law, I believe it is, wearing PMP Familia gear in Spain. So PMP repping in Spain. Also, we got a text from Shank. He's not going to make it tonight. David Shanklin, aka NorCal Refrigeration and HVAC. He's busy. Harley riding his Harley through British Columbia.
Nice.
And he said he would have put a sticker up in British Columbia where he stopped, but he said it's just too clean. There's no stickers anywhere.
So, respect, man. Keep Canada clean. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Keep the scene clean. Keep the Maple Leafs clean up there. Yeah.
And Paulie, next super, we've got Joe Cool 84. He says, have a beer for me, PMP fam. Hashtag cheers from the LA chapter. Hashtag going to Jonas Brothers in Melbourne. Nice, dude. Hashtag welcome to the Strib Club, dude.
Welcome to the Strib Club, bro. I mean, that was, when he was talking to Trent Williams, I was Tim Ryan last night, and Strib actually made this great catch while they were talking. He goes, I can't wait to say welcome to the Strib Club, dude. I love Tim Ryan so much. I freaking love that guy, man.
I feel like only Tim Ryan can get away with doing that too, by the way, you know? If somebody else tries to pull that off, I don't know if they pull it off the way Tim pulls it off. Like you said,
Stribling in the second round, is that correct?
Stribling, we got Stribling in the second round, pick 33. Pick 33.
Yeah, crazy that he's still available, but I'll take him. Thanks, man. Good draft, Lynch.
I think a lot of people expected him to fall, and then the Niners like, nope. Let's grab it. We like what we see. We'll take him. So,
and speaking of wide receivers, last thing. Sorry, Tony. We heard this from David Lombardi today. Maybe some of you saw this. Brandon Ayuk's locker has officially been removed from the proceeding in the locker room. Bye-bye, Brandon. You don't want to be here? Have a good time watching the games with us. He can come to a PMP watch party if he wants to. You know what I mean?
If he comes to a PMP watch party, he better be walking in holding a stick of burning sage while he walks. Like, because you got to change the energy, Brandon. And that's what they're doing in that locker room. You got to get that vibe out of there. You got to get all of that energy out of that locker room and flush it with all this youth, dude. The youth movement last night, man.
Hey, by the way, Tony, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think Robot Centaur is onto something here. Robot Centaur is suggesting maybe they should sacrifice like the remnants of Brandon Ayuk's locker to the substation, like they used to do, like the Mayans. You know what I mean? Make a sacrifice. Like, here's Ayuk's nameplate, and then we like all bow down and pray to the substation, the god of electricity, and then hope that it'll change the negative energy around this team. Hopefully,
dude, I love it. And also, Joe Cool, thank you so much for the super brother and the generosity. And thanks for repping from SoCal. Speaking of that, there's a video out there by this guy Pablo Torre, who likes to get down to the bottom of science situations and questions. So I started watching it last night and then I fell asleep. So I didn't get to watch. I just saw the intro and they had this other woman on who's a scientist and she was very excited to address the whole substance.
Right? You're talking about the podcast?
Yeah.
And it's like the truth about the electromagnetic substation. Like, I saw that too. I saved it. I'm going to check it out as well.
I started it last night. I'll finish it later today. Well, I won't finish it later today, and I won't finish it later tonight. I guess I'll finish it sometime this weekend. So,
fair enough.
But it looked very interesting and informative. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And if any of you have seen it, I heard it's pretty good. So let us know if there's anything out there in there that we should throw on the show. It might be good to get Pablo Torre on the show. And then the substation, I don't know how many more legs the substation will have after that report, but we'll see, Paulie. I would just like no injuries. How about no injuries? Let's shout out.
We're off to a good start with this Rourke guy breaking his ribs. You know, I mean, Kurtis Rourke, number 14. I thought he was competent when he was out there. I think he was 12 of 14. I mean, he ran the offense pretty well. You hate to see a kid get hurt. Like, I mean, I guess the only blessing is that it's so early that he's got time to recover should he be needed, down the line.
Correct, dude. 12 of 14 for 101 yards in his, Niner debut. It was really, really good. Martinez struggled a little bit, but it just makes me very excited for Brock Purdy. But the O-line still, I mean, it's against the Titans and we didn't see.
I know.
But Connor Colby didn't look very good. I don't know. The O-line is a little bit of a worry for me, but we'll see. But Robert Jones, who Colby and Jones are supposed to be battling for a spot, they both didn't look very good. Carver Willis looked better, the rookie. I wrote a note down about him. And then I think he had 33 snaps and he got the highest pro football, whatever grade it is, pro football grade.
And we mentioned Grayson Halton, who I think just kind of jumped off the screen. I think we're all pretty happy with what we saw with that kid.
Yes, and then that kid Duggar, the linebacker Duggar.
Duggar, more Duggar. I like him a lot. Yeah.
Yes, totally. And like he was flying around the field, undrafted, dude. That kid was undrafted. Like, that blows my mind.
Well, those are the guys who are going to be fighting harder than anybody. They have not had like a magic carpet ride. Those guys have to work their asses off. Yeah,
totally. But it was just, I will say, it was really fun to see Niner ball back on TV, even though it wasn't the guys that we normally see. It was really good to see the red and gold. I still want fat wide stripes. If anybody will hear us, just bring the fat wide stripes back on the pants. It's not asking much. I don't think it's asking much.
It's not. It's the pants they wore when they were used to win Super Bowls. Now they made the stripes skinny. We'd lose them. Let's go back and fatten them up, guys. I mean, it can't hurt. Can only help.
Dude, totally. And also, man, a couple things. Fred Warner joined Vernon Glenn in the pregame, and great hit with Fred Warner.
He was wearing his Dwight Clark legacy cap, dude. It was so cool. Yeah, the reason I didn't post that, Tony, by the way, you sent me that message, is because I shot that. I took a picture of my TV with Fred wearing the Dwight Clark hat last night. I sent it out to a few friends. And the thing is it was taken around the time of day when there's a huge glare on my TV. So if you look at Fred Warner's face, you see like the trees outside my house. Nice. And I didn't want to like confuse people. Like, what's Paulie doing? Some kind of art project here? So I thought it was really cool that, because Fred gets it, dude. He gets it. He gets the legacy. He understands what it means to be a San Francisco 49er. Like, he really does. He gets it. And I was saying to all you guys last night, that mother effer needs a ring on his finger. He really does, man. More
than anybody else in the red and gold, honestly.
Well, I mean, agree 100%. He's the leader of that team. Yep. I don't care which side of the ball you're talking about. That's Fred Warner's team. I'm with you.
And dude, he talk about he gets it. Vern Glenn asked him about like having Greenlaw back and it's Batman and Robin, and dude, Warner's response is, "Nah, man, we're both Batman." And I was like, that is a Warner response right there. He's like, we're not doing any of that. We're just saying we're both Batman. I was like, that's freaking rad. And Patty from Napa, Fred Warner is flipping hot.
I kind of agree. That's a handsome guy now. Let's be honest. That Fred Warner is a very handsome gentleman. No question.
Everybody do yourselves a favor this weekend. Cue up Prince's Head and sing Fred instead of Head when you listen to it this weekend. Okay.
That was a great track, Tony. Great track. One of your great ideas. All right, T, are we done with supers or are we still going?
Let me just double check. We're not done. Sorry. Okay. Let me go. Miriam is another super. Miriam, thank you for the super. Yeah. She says, big thank you to Corinne. Had a great time hanging out with the Sartorio gang last night. Bang, bang. So, Miriam, thank you for the super. So glad you rallied solo down there to meet up with the Sartorio gang. Yeah. And that picture says it all about the joy of being at Niner ball. So thank you very much, Miriam. And then finally, Paulie, Ray Goodman for right now, seeing a friend play tonight who had a stroke. So that's right. Noemi did message us about that, saying that the reason Ray couldn't go and offered up his ticket to give away on the show is that he's seeing a friend play tonight who had a stroke, and this is his friend's first gig since the stroke. So that's freaking awesome, Ray. Your heart's in the right place, brother.
Yeah, have a good time, Ray. You're making the right choice, and we'll take care of Noemi tonight. Don't even worry about that, but have a good time tonight, brother. Always a pleasure with Ray Goodman. Now, speaking of pleasurable experiences, Tony, Peralta Arts. You know Peralta Arts. That's Dom Peralta's outfit. What's so funny?
I like that segue. Speaking of pleasurable.
Speaking of pleasure, well, Dom gives a lot of people a lot of pleasure with his artistic renderings, whether it is a PMP poster, whether it is the new Grateful T-shirts. Dom's working on a tie-dye version of those right now. I don't know if it's ready yet, but it will be soon. So Peralta Art, 650-796-3144. You can always email Dom. It's Dominic@stellar.design. Tony, I believe he's got a couple of images he wants you to show off today. I think it is with, I'm looking myself.
I'm looking as well.
Yeah, down at the bottom. I see it right there. Zero Mind. If you see that, Zero Mind, I believe that's the one he wants for today. One of the bands he's working with. He's got some new artwork there to show off. And Dom, listen, while Tony's pulling up the images, I just heard one of your kids open a can of something. I just heard that.
It's Olivia. She's coming in here rattling stuff. What are you doing over there? Okay. What do you find everything you're looking for? Okay.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, Liv.
Dude, don't. Yeah. And by the way, folks, don't send Olivia like posters of Jimmy Garoppolo. You're going to make Tony crazy over there if you do that.
100%. 100%. Dude.
How old is Olivia right now? What are we talking?
11. She's 11, like 11 and a half. 11 and a half. So,
you know, it's,
it's
and the whole thing. it gets rolling. I know it's like once it starts rolling, dude, there's no stopping it. You know what I mean?
Like the song says, train kept rolling all night long, Paulie. It's like it's just going. So
well, I was gonna say, even your daughter Olivia, she could hire Dom Peralta and say, Dom, could you make me a painting of Jimmy Garoppolo shirtless by the pool? Is that possible? Like you could hire Dom to do that if necessary. I'm kidding, of course, but Dom will take on special assignments like the Great Scarlet Fire, Bonnie from her family reunion in New Jersey, or Tony's. Yeah, this is some of the art he's doing right now with the band Zero Mind. And that is a pretty freaking striking image right there. It was like an eagle coming out of a guy's head, Tony.
Yeah, that is wild. That's the art. That is the mind and the creativity of Dom Peralta right there at the DNA Lounge, by the way. Shout out.
The DNA is still standing. Thank God.
Yeah, that's freaking great, dude. Zero Mind. When's the show? I'm looking on the September 13th.
Sunday.
There we go. Yeah. So this is a prime example, and I can show the poster that Dom has made for my horseshoe tournament too, which is just incredible as well. You can hire Dom Peralta, and he will take care of you, and you can put your heads together, give him what you're thinking. I said, Dom, this is our horseshoe tournament, and I want to have Bill Murray and the stripes imagery, and then we want you, and this is what he came up with, dude. And Dom was talking about it when we had him on the show the other day. It's just a great image. So, and then he had the great idea too. He goes, hey, what about the winners of the tournament? Because I get rings for the winners. He goes, what about if I made like the I forget what it's called, like the shimmering version of the poster where the back is all silver and he's going to give special posters to the winners. So it's like that kind of stuff, man. I would never have thought of that. So we love Dom Peralta and Peralta Arts. This guy's so freaking talented, and he's such a huge part of the show. So thank you, Dom.
When you see Dom tonight, give him a big bear hug and thank him for all he does for the show, because he does a lot. So one more time, it's 650-796-3144. Special project or a prolonged campaign of marketing or advertising, Dom can do it all. Dominic at stellar.design. Not to mention, he's a super cool guy, super easy to deal with and work with. And so he is the go-to one-stop shop for all of your artistic needs. Okay, Creative Tony, any other comments or feelings about the game last night? Because I got Shanahan and bookmarks. And
we're going to go to bookmarks in a second here, but I also want to celebrate, because actually my son is very pumped about MLB saying, Oracle Park, here comes the All-Star game 2028. That's sweet. But you know, his reaction was, Dad, home run derby, let's go. It wasn't even about the game. It was about the home run derby.
It's a fun event to be a part of. Like I went to the one when they came in 07. I think it was in 07, and Vlad Guerrero won. I still remember that. No batting gloves. That's what I loved about Vlad Guerrero Sr., dude. Just barehanded power.
Anybody that doesn't wear batting gloves, I have the ultimate respect for, because I didn't do it. Not many kids that
Stephen Vogt did either. I think Stephen Vogt was a barehander when he was playing. Like there aren't many of them out there, but Vlad was one of them, and I think Vogt was too. I think he was.
That makes sense. Yeah, Hunter Pence didn't wear batting gloves. Like
Keith Hernandez won a batting title not wearing gloves.
Dude, Keith freaking Hernandez. Wow.
I won a batting title, brother. No batting gloves. Yeah.
Wow, that's a great call. Yeah, I mean, the people that I've talked to that don't wear batting gloves, like, yeah, their hands, first of all, are major calluses. And then, but they just like feeling the actual bat to their skin. I'm like, I get that. I needed the cushion of the gloves.
Speaking of calluses, Tony, you need to join a band as soon as possible. Any band, doesn't even matter. Just join a band, and because I stole this excuse from Jerry Garcia, and you can use it at home too. But you got to be in a band to use this. Which is when like Jerry's the women of Jerry's life would be like, Jerry, you know, you always come home from these tours and you're just playing your banjo, you're watching movies on the couch. You know, I need your help in the kitchen. You got to clean these dishes. Jerry Garcia's answer to that: I can't wash the dishes; it'll mess up the calluses on my hands.
Remember George and Seinfeld when he's the hand model, dude? He's wearing the oven mitts. He's wearing
walking around like this with his hands up. Yeah. What are you doing? Touch my hands. Yeah. Are you crazy? Yeah, touching his hands. All right, Creative Tony. So bookmarks. I forget, where were we going? You had
quick question. I have a quick question for you and the PMP family and anybody watching the show. Will there be fewer home runs at Oracle Park's Home Run Derby because of the dimensions, because of the different air? Like, you're not going to get the thin air like you had in Philly.
Was like that. 07 was like that. It wasn't like there weren't balls flying out of the yard. It was a little more challenging, no question.
Dude, leave it to the freaking San Francisco to buzzkill the Home Run Derby, dude.
Well, maybe Barry Bonds can come back and stand near the batter's box again and not participate, because that's what he did last time. He just stood there like, you know, in street clothes. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of San Francisco, I just got a text from my brother-in-law, Rich Hunt, and he just texted me, Paulie.
Officer Rich, if I may. Yeah.
Officer Rich. He says, "Hey, he goes, you and Paulie ready for Fights in the Fog 2026?" So I just got a text from him.
Well,
so
I need the date. What's the date?
Yeah, Rich, if you're here, I'll text him back, but let us know the date. And he said he just tagged us in their post. What's the date? I'm going to say, because that's a great boxing night out in the sunset at the Irish Cultural Center.
How about Tony and I doing the play-by-play? True story. Standing right there while cops are beating the crap out of firemen and vice versa. We're just sitting right there. Like, Tony, that was a hell of a left right there. Yeah.
That was so much fun. So much fun. When he texts me back with the date, I'll let you know, Paulie. But Fights in the Fog, check it out, you guys. SFPD versus SFFD fighting each other and getting after it, by the way. So just really fun. Oh, and I want to give some love to check this out, Paulie, and you will love this, dude. Okay. Where is it? I got to find it real quick. My godson, Rich's son, Richie, we call him, freshman, trying out for football right now, dude.
Nice.
Look at that. So
nice.
They find out they make cuts this weekend. So it's freshman football taking you back, dude. How about that, man?
No, it's the greatest, dude. It's the greatest. I mean, that's one thing about being a part of a football team. It will teach these kids about hard work, commitment, sacrifice, dedication. There really is. There's a lot of lessons they can pull from that. Even if they're not like the star player of the team, I think you can still take away a lot from just being a part of like the summer workouts and everything it requires, dude. The commitment is insane. It really is.
Didn't you also like meet a lot of dudes doing freshman football? I met a lot of people that just made a lot of friends because you're there working out before school even starts.
100%. 100%.
You know, he's doing my godson Richie's doing tryouts and school starts like another week from now. So it's wild. So good way to meet people. Don Peralta saying Fights in the Fog 2026, November 21st. November 21st is what Don's saying. So we'll try. We'll talk about it off the air, but just throw that out there.
We'll talk.
Throw that out there. Fights in the Fog, dude.
I think I have a gig that night. Top of my head, seriously. I'm playing at the Paper Mill Saloon again in Marin that night.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Okay. Offline. Anyway, Creative Tony. Before we go to the music assignment, bookmarks, yes or no?
Yes, bookmarks.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
It's time.
Sure, go ahead, laugh if you want to.
For bookmarks.
Maybe that's how you get your kicks. You and your good time buddies.
PMP style.
I got a flash for you, Joy Boy. Party time is over.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. It's Friday, man. Let's get the disco ball going. Absolutely.
Come on.
Okay, man.
So good. So good.
Tony, there's 49er stuff. There's comedy stuff. You peruse at your own leisure, buddy. You pull out what you feel like pulling out today.
Yeah, let's go. Let me stand by. Yeah. Because we do have a lot. So hold on. Let me make sure that I'm in bookmarks. Oh, that's for later. Okay. Let me make sure and pull this up here. Here we go. Okay. And let me get the banners back to Paulie. And thank God for that music bed. Okay. So, Paulie, we're in bookmarks. Oh, I wanted to talk about this Prisock play. Okay.
Yeah, great play at the goal line. Yes.
Rookie Ephesians Prisock, by the way.
Shout out Ephesians, dude.
Amazing name. Amazing name.
My boy.
Let me get the music pad. There we go. But supposedly, according to the play-by-play to Guy Haberman, supposedly he has the long.
Tony, you just muted yourself somehow. I'm not sure how, but you just muted yourself somehow.
Buttons all over the place. Sorry
about that. You're back. I got you. Okay. Yeah.
Pressing buttons all over. My bad. He has the longest reach of any NFL cornerback at the combine, according to Guy Haberman last night. So, but this play, I was like, this is a hell of a play.
And this is what I asked for yesterday. I wanted to see solid secondary coverage, and I wanted to see the corners playing better and tighter. And this is exactly what this kid flashed last night. So this is a great little moment of the game. Yeah, run this tape. This is good.
And this is against Cam Ward. This is not against some third string quarterback. This is against Cam Ward. So I was very happy to see this. Here we go.
And that's where Ward wants to go. And the long arms of Preseason win that battle. 33 and an 1/8 arms. The longest of any cornerback at the NFL Combine. And the rookie from the University of Washington makes the play.
A really good play, using his skill sets. It all started with the defense not letting tape.
Dude, look at that right there.
That's a perfectly executed defensive play right there. Perfect.
I mean, that is just great D. And you said that, we said that yesterday, that we wanted to see that, and there it is, man. So
and also the discipline of this kid to not wrap his left hand around the body of the receiver, which I think is kind of instinct for a lot of guys. You just want to grab with one hand and then kind of swat the ball with the other. Like, this is literally perfect technique this kid flashes right here.
It's really good stuff to see. And I keep reading that Raheem Morris is big on the defense, on the secondary. So I think that Raheem's footprints are on this. So this is great stuff. Moving down, I'm gonna skip that for now.
Yeah,
skip that for now.
All good. All good.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, we're going to the strip club, bro. This is a great moment for Stribling and Tim Ryan on the call, talking to Trent Williams at the same time. I think somebody just filmed their TV, but you guys get the vibe on this.
Yeah, it's all good. We can get some. And we're gonna get a lot of Ryan this year. Here we go.
I can't wait to see him get in the end zone because I'm going to call it the strip club. The strip club. I like the strip club. You might have to copyright that one.
Oh, dude, the Tim Ryan laugh. Can you cut that, Tony? Cut that Tim Ryan laugh right there. It would be killer to have a Tim Ryan laugh.
Actually, that's a great call. I'll go to the actual broadcast and do that here. Oh.
Right there. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Dude, we need a Tim Ryan laugh track. I need one. I really do.
And I didn't realize he says anytime he gets into the end zone, I'm going to call it the strip club.
Yeah. We're going to the strip club, bro. Yeah. Give me all your singles. We're going to the strip club. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Let's give Daniel Lurie some love here. Huh?
This is him announcing the All-Star return to San Francisco 2028, folks.
And by the way, I got to tip my cap to this guy. I think he's doing a bang up job.
Not an easy gig. Mayor San Francisco, not an easy gig, man.
I also read, totally unrelated, and back to my brother-in-law Rich and Officer Rich and the SFPD, smash and grabs are down. Like in 2022, there was like 22,000 recorded smash and grabs.
Twice. I've been smash and grab twice.
Right here. Me too. Yep. They're down to like 1,700 this year.
Yep. And on a personal note, Tony, I want to say that I thought Mayor Lurie was spectacular last summer when the Grateful Dead guys were playing in Golden Gate Park. Like, he came out and introduced the band on one of those days, and he gets it. Like, he just gets it. He gets what it means, what the Grateful Dead mean to San Francisco. And I will say this, not all the mayors have. Not all the mayors have, but this guy gets it, and I'm with you. I think he's done a pretty good job as well.
He was also at Outside Lands all weekend. Yeah, checking out your guys' geese, Paulie. Like, he was all over it, dude. Yeah. And he just, by the way, Dom Peralta in the chat says that Daniel Lurie just went to the Dom's client yard sale. Remember yard sale? He went to their new brick and mortar cafe. So it's like the guy is all over the city and he knows what he's doing. So here he is announcing the All-Star game. Let's enjoy Mayor Lurie for a moment.
We have some big news for San Francisco. The Major League Baseball All-Star game is coming to Oracle Park in 2028. We had Super Bowl 60. We had the NBA All-Star game. We had 6 World Cup matches. Vogue World is coming next year. And now we have the All-Star game. The momentum continues here in San Francisco thanks to our focus on clean and safe streets and making this a city that the world wants to come back to. We are indeed a city on the rise. Let's go, San Francisco.
Hell yeah, dude. That's great.
Is he an SI Wildcat too?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just asking. Okay.
Also, I want to, speaking of San Francisco, and we talk San Francisco baseball a lot. Sacred Heart Cathedral, Los D's alma mater. Oh yeah. They just made a great hire for their baseball program. A Sarah High School grad who was like in Major League Baseball. He's now the head coach of Sacred Heart Baseball. So I meant to talk to Los about that, but that's a great hire for Sacred Heart. Really happy for them.
Yeah, good for SH, and also shout out to a new face on the board, Tribe 00. Good to see you, Tribe. He goes, hey, thank God we got awarded the All-Star game. That's the only way we're gonna have real players on that field for the next 30 years, dude. I hope it's not 30 years, Tribe, but I feel you, dude. I feel you. And welcome, good to see you, man.
Oh God,
Tony,
awesome.
I think this is Shanahan on Stribling last night.
Yes, and we'll talk about mustache at the end of this. We got to say right or wrong on Kyle Shanahan's mustache.
Okay, all right.
Stand by. Here we go.
What do you think of Dejon Stribling's long catch down the field and his performance in general?
It seemed good. I mean, we'll see when we watch the film. I thought he struggled a little bit on that on the first drive, but I think he got 3 drives after that, and seemed like he executed all the stuff that went to him. And I liked how his hands looked out there and played physical.
Is he moving around, or is he still playing predominantly in the slot for you?
He's moving around. Yeah, we're switching him up throughout the week, and he did a number of different things today too.
I know you talked about it before, but what do you make of the way he's handling sort of the adjustment of playing other positions and just everything that's on his plate?
He's handling it well. I mean, it was tough when he got hurt. You know, he missed that week, and now he's been back for I believe a week, and hopefully he can string together 2 more of these weeks because he's going about it the right way. And as long as he gets those reps and continues to do what he's been doing, should be ready for the season.
There we go. Shanny.
Yeah, Shanny. Listen, by the way, Shanahan looking remarkably well considering what he's been through. Like, he's got the kind of tan going there. You really can't see evidence of too much scarring on his face. I think you can see something on his nose where they probably glued it. And if they didn't give him stitches, they might have glued his cuts shut. But good to see Shanahan. Pardon me, guys. Good to see Shanahan just prowling the sidelines, doing his thing, and just back coaching again, doing what he does best.
Yes, and Paulie, just a quick impromptu right or wrong. Paulie, stand by. Where is it? Gosh darn it. Sorry?
Right or wrong?
Shanahan's mustache. Right or wrong, Paulie?
I'm gonna go wrong. I'm not a big. I'm not. That's just my own preference. Like, dude, I'm not a big just isolated mustache guy. Unless you're coming at me with like a Bill Buckner or like a Bill Garner. Like, give me that bushy, like Tom Selleck. You know what I mean? Give me a bushy 70s male porno star mustache. Then, but like this, I'd prefer a clean shaven Shanny if I may.
Oh, good for you, dude. I'm going to take the opposite and say I got to go stash. I'm pro stash. Pro stash. It's a finely coiffed stash as well, too, man. Like, really manicured nicely. So he likes
like half of every like meal that you eat, like caught up in that bushel a freaking forest of hair there. You know what I mean?
Well, I think a lot of times that's why you see this a lot. You know?
Yeah, I guess it's a lot to deal with. Yeah, you know.
But go, hey Shanny, you be you, dude. I love it.
You be you, whatever it takes. Just bring me a Super Bowl, coach. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
Freaking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Look at this, dude. Come on.
Oh, this is the kid right here. Yeah, give me some Grayson.
Grayson Halton. I'm going to Grayson. Grayson. Here we go, dude. Here we go, dude.
Had 3 picks in the 4th round.
Oh, this is Brian Baldinger too, by the way. So give me some Baldy. Here we go.
The first pick in the 4th round was Grayson Halton. He played half the snaps last night. He recognizes the choke block right here, plays over the top of it, gets off the block, and makes the tackle. Beautiful. He was explosive right out of his shoes last night. You watch him right here, and here you go. Like, he sees the double. All right, now get off the block. Don't refuse to stay blocked.
Dude.
And then be violent with the tackle. He showed up a lot last night. Here he is.
This is great.
Just explodes out of this stance. Like, here he comes. This is what you want to see. Like, you watch this move right here into the guard. All right? Recognize the play. Here he is. That's how you stop the run. All right? You refuse to stay blocked. One more play right here from Grayson Halton.
Yeah.
You just got to love this right here. This is how he all right? Feels the double team right here. Now, don't stay blocked. Get off the block.
Dude.
And get in on the tackle. I thought Grayson Halton last night, half the snaps, showed up, showed out.
That's freaking great, dude. I love it. And then here's the play where he just bulldozes the highest paid offensive guard in the NFL. Okay, Paulie?
Yep.
Here we go. Check it out.
Go ahead, kid. You make yourself at home.
There is a flag.
Of course, there's a flag.
I mean, you think about this. This is the first taste of pro football this kid's had, and he looks that good. He's only going to get better. He's only going to improve once he gets a feel for, like, you know, how NFL offenses are run in different sets and different looks. Like, this is very, very encouraging to see that kind of performance. Oh, yeah, dude, give me some Jesse real quick. We can wrap after this one, but this is a good one, Tony.
Yeah, dude, this is father-son, man. This is Jesse and his son, Roman Sapolo, who is now an assistant O-line coach for the 49ers, man. So that's a great, great shot.
I think Jesse Sapolo kind of epitomizes what it means to be like a classy San Francisco 49er, coached by Bob McKittrick. Like, it's so versatile. Jesse could move around the line, and he did. What do you need? Center, guard, no problem, Jesse. Get over there and do it. And don't forget, he had heart troubles when he played. He was having heart surgeries. He was still playing. I have nothing but endless respect for Jesse Sapolo and his kid too, man. I love that his kid's part of the family. It's great.
Totally, Paulie. And I'm not a jersey guy, but if I was to grab a jersey, 61 Sapolo might be one of my 61 or 62 McIntyre might be one of my two go-tos right there.
Dude, we should get 61 and 62 and just sit next to each other, like on the offensive line, like in the seat. And by the way, shout out to whoever this guy was, used to sit in section 54 when I had my season tickets back in the 90s. There was a dude in my section used to show up at every game wearing a Hawaii Sapolo jersey, dude. A Hawaii Sapolo. I was like, dude, that's the greatest jersey in this section. All right, Tony, we got to handle our business. We're going up tempo today, kids, because we got to get out of here to get ready for tonight. So let me give Dan Coach Emilio some love, and then we're going to go music assignment, Tony. Dan Coach Emilio, securemoney.com. What a godsend this guy has been. I know Patty's working with him right now. I'm working with him right now on my 401k. And if you are feeling the itch, or if you're curious or inquisitive, and you want to ask some questions about how he can help you financially and grow your money, reach out and start talking to this dude. He is the man. 1-888-960-SAFE. Go to his website as kind of a first step at securemoney.com. And you can read about Dan and the like very serious commitment he makes to his clients and customers. Like, he's not messing around, folks. He will bend over backwards to give you the highest level of service. He's bringing 30 years of experience to the table. The focus of Dan's work, again, safety and protection, protecting the money you have coming in and helping you never lose the money that you have unnecessarily, meaning you don't, there's probably a lot of like shortcuts you can take with your taxes or different ways you can manage your taxes. And in the long run, Dan can help you pay fewer taxes. I mean, that to me is a huge attraction right there. That's something we can all celebrate. Now, the work I'm doing with Dan, my 401k, it's a rollover. We're going to try to grow that money I have instead of just letting it sit there in this kind of like dead, account. We're going to start growing that money. Also, Patty from Napa, I believe, has been working on her life insurance plans and estate planning with Dan. Something else he specializes in. He can help you with your retirement planning, life insurance, IRA planning, estate planning, and again, the Paulie Mac special, the 401k rollover. Cannot tell you how professional Dan is. Cannot tell you how informed he is and how much like confidence he instills in you just by just by working with Dan. You feel better. It's kind of a great byproduct of what he does, but that's it. Like, surround yourself with people that are experts in the field. And listen, even if you're not driven by money, because I don't think Tony and I have ever been driven by money, but it's still something you have to address and take care of so that the back end of your life is all set up properly. Now, Dan also has access to guaranteed options. We're talking 7% on 2-year terms, 8% on 5-year terms. This is the financial professional we want in our corner. SecureMoney.com. Great financial advisor. The man knows what he's doing, and he knows what he's talking about, and he knows how to help you. 1-888-960-SAFE. 1-888-960-SAFE. And then, Tony, finally, you can email Dan if you prefer. It's Dan@securemoney.com. Thank you, Coach Dan. We love you, buddy, and we appreciate you being a great partner, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah, Dan. Thank you so much. And dude, thank you for choosing a career that just is helping other people with what's probably most important to them other than their family is their finances, right?
Yeah.
And to secure, as the name of the company, to secure that money in your later years is so freaking huge. Paulie, I can help out with these spots when I start calling Dan too, because I'm going to call Dan right after you're done with him, because I'm in the same boat as you, and I look forward to working with Dan. The problem is I got to make sure we don't spend the whole chat talking ball, because he loves baseball, right? I had that problem with my doctor for a while, because all we wanted to do was talk ball. And I'm like, okay, and why are you here again? Oh, yeah. So, but Dan, we'll definitely get in touch with you, brother. But 888-960-SAFE. And then also check him out on YouTube at NorCal Sports NW. and on his socials at NorCal Sports NW. Great follow for especially baseball and Giants riffing. Paulie, I had something for you, and I can't remember what it was.
Well,
but
I got something for you because we're going to go to the music assignment now. And again, the theme, if you missed yesterday, it's about since the PMP Familia is gathering tonight. These are always some of our favorite nights on the calendar year because we get to hang out. We can hang out and have a cold beer, maybe a sidewalk session, whatever it takes, watch some Giant baseball. And getting the family together is always a great idea. So songs about family, songs about friendship, stuff like that. And I thought, Tony, we could try something today to start this week's music assignment. I have a little gift for everybody in the PMP community.
Nice.
If you'd be good enough to go back to bookmarks, I think you'll see it's the first post to start the music assignment this week, folks. I don't know if you're ready for this. Hang on to something sturdy. I found a metal band. I believe that. Tony, do you want to set it up? Go for it.
I'm not going to set it up. I'm saying I'm going to play this while I load it up, and I'm going to say, Paulie, as the song says, let the music do the talking. Here we go. So let me load that up. Okay?
Peep this, particle heads. PMP's weekly musical assignment begins now, right now.
Okay, guys, you've tasted the biscuit before, but never like this. Tony, let's rock. Let's go.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Break the biscuit! Break the buckets on the biscuit! You never shut up for me. I don't like the way you take from my shit away.
Dude.
Break the biscuit. Break the buckets on the biscuit. Drink that for the street. Get the goodness of the biscuit with that for the street. If that was better for me, I don't like the way you take this with my biscuit. You're like I am, you got the sex off to serve my curiosity.
Come on, man. They're not kidding around either. Like these guys are they need business.
Where's my guy, dude?
Yeah.
This guy, the guy with the shades, dude. And look at the girls shopping in the background, by the way. Just,
totally going through some jackets. Yeah, while these guys are playing at 100 dBs. Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, it's so freaking good, dude.
God, taste the bit. These guys screaming about honey sauce, Tony. I don't want no honey sauce.
It's just freaking gold, dude.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, no, I know this is going to be part of our music assignment now going forward. Thought you guys would appreciate just a cover of the Biscuit Lady. You want to taste the biscuit? So do these guys. I think they're at Arizona. I think they're at Arizona. Yeah,
I think so. And the chat, dude. Biscuit tendencies says Joe Cool.
Nice.
Rag says biscuit rage, and we got holy moly from Beat LA. Patty wants to know if they're inside a Target. Joe Cool asking a Blitzkrieg freaking biscuit.
Nice.
What else did I see? Oh, Pine Needle, just a simple WTF. Dude.
Yeah, this is it, man. No, I'll tell you, the Biscuit Lady's got reach. She's got freaking reach, dude. I could use a hip hop version. I could use like a pedal steel country version. Let's just keep going with this. But anyway, the metal guys kind of take the crown. And what's the name of the band? They're holding the sign up back there, but I can't read it. It's kind of sideways.
I think it's Aura Squirrel. Here it says, Aura Surreal. Aura
Surreal. Okay, now I believe they're out of Arizona, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's just see how they end it, Paul. Let's hear how they end it real quick. Oh, it cuts off.
Oh, it's too bad. And don't forget, because in the original, like that dude does the keyboard solo. Like,
well,
I wonder how they address that. Yeah,
you need the keyboard solo, dude. You need the freaking keyboard solo. Maybe they guest hit. And finally, before we get to the actual musical selections, this is Paulie and me at a wedding. Basically, with some buddies, whenever AC/DC comes on.
All right.
with Thunderstruck.
I've already identified myself. I'm the guy in the white shirt back there. I lost my blazer, and I think Tony's the guy that's just going to come marching across the screen in a few seconds. But you see me in the back.
Yes.
This is all of the crew. You got Dom with the blue shirt. Let it roll, T. Let's watch white men dance at aging white men dancing at a wedding. It's always
so, dude. This is what's so good about bookmarks is when Paulie and I find stuff and we share it with each other. We make each other laugh, and then we can't wait to share it with you guys. So Paulie found that metal band, and I found this wedding video, and I'm so stoked that we're sharing this because, I mean, it's a Friday vibe. Here we go.
Oh, that's me in the white. Yeah.
Oh, dude, come on.
There's Tony right there. That's Tony right there. Yeah, this guy.
No. Is that you in the white?
100%. 100%. Yeah. There you go. Marching. Yeah.
You man.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Yeah. No girls on the floor. None. Not a single woman on the floor. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. All right.
There you go.
That was good, dude. That was really, really good, man. Hey, that's what happens. We've seen it. We've all seen it. I've participated myself, man. I love getting on the dance floor at a wedding. I really do. All right, Tony, from that to this, listen, it is music assignment time. We want to thank our great friends at Standard Deviant. We'll be down there. That's why we want to get this going, because we're all going to kind of break this huddle. And then we're going to head down to Standard Deviant. We should start arriving around 5 p.m., I believe. Mark DeVito is all set with the welcome wagon. If you're unfamiliar, here are the particulars, and they do sponsor the weekly assignment as well, the weekly music assignment, rather. 2 locations in San Francisco, Pier 70. That's the PMP Clubhouse location. That's where we're going to be tonight. The other location, the original 280 14th Street in the Mission. Say what's up to the lowriders. You know what I mean? Grab any given taqueria over there, the greatest in the city in the Mission District. So both locations, by the way, 100% committed to the city. You want to hang out and watch the ball game on the 4 flat screens, you go ahead and do that. Whip up a game of shuffleboard. That's great too. And everybody is welcome. Same thing is the same way we set this show up, too. We don't care where you come from. We don't care what you look like. Everybody's welcome in the PMP show, and Standard Deviant is the exact same way. Now, the beer, the main attraction, the star event. Tony's going to tell you about the variety of diverse beers, all true to style. And all the while at the Pier 70 location where we're going to be tonight, you enjoy that sneaky, awesome bay view. It's literally right across. You could throw a rock and hit the bay from Pier 70. It's the freaking greatest. So stop by Standard Deviant. Stop by tonight. We'll see you there in a few hours and enjoy the coldest tasting beer in San Francisco. Tony, I told you everybody's welcome, as both locations are totally committed 100% to providing safe spaces. Shout out Drum Space, Grateful Dead. So everybody's always going to be welcome. Private events, private groups, always welcome as well. Talk to Mark DeVito. Weddings, birthday parties, watch parties, bachelor parties, whatever it is, any occasion, graduation, Mark can accommodate those as well. So thank you so much, Mark. Looking forward to giving you a big bear hug today, and we will see you at Standard Deviant, Big T.
Yeah, just a couple things about Standard Deviant. You can mix and match their beers for any 6-packs or cases. You can get kegs of any of their beers as well. And you can go to their Instagram page, which I'm going to show you something in a second, but you can also message them on their Instagram page if you want to get in touch with them about a private party or about any sort of special ordering on Instagram at standarddeviantbrewing.com. We're so thankful to their partnership. And also, Paulie, they just celebrated 10 years being in existence from the Mission District out to the Dog Patch, and they created a 10 years of hell lager. 10 years of hell lager, and look at DeVito on the logo on the here's all the guys.
Oh, that's killer, man.
Isn't that killer. Great? On the label, you got Peter, Paul, and Mark. There's Mark right there with the horns. Yeah. And then you got the staff, and then you got Peter. There's Peter on the other side. And then Paul's in the middle. So Paul's in the hot tub or not the hot tub, but the urn or whatever it is. So 10 years of hell lager. 10 years old. Congratulations, Standard Deviant, on 10 years. It's just freaking awesome. So
Congrats,
Love
boys,
them.
and thanks for being a great partner on the show. Every single week, the music assignment is brought to you by the good people of Standard Deviant. So, Creative Tony, let's rock and roll. We set up the song with Shannon Kaler and the Stone Foxes. Why don't we do listener contributions first, and then you and I will go. We'll wrap it up.
Okay, so there we go. We got a lot of listener contributions, and it's a good topic, Paulie. We got Patty from Napa. Point me in the direction of Albuquerque by the Partridge Family. Getting it kicked off, dude.
A little
Great.
Danny Bonaducci on a freaking Friday. Why not, Patty? Why the heck not?
Hell of a start, Patty. Patty's better half, Mikey. They probably texted these in from the golf course because they're now becoming quite the golf couple. Mikey says Family Man by Hall & Oates. How about that, dude? That's great.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you something about Family Man, dude. I tell you right now, dude, I'll back Family Man until the cows come home. Leave me alone. I'm a family man. And what is it? And my bark is worse than my bite or something like that? Whatever it is,
And
Mikey,
my bark is much more than my bite.
Yeah, see what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a family man. That's the Hall & Oates guys saying, ladies, stay back. Stay back.
Yeah, dude.
I'm already in a relationship. Yeah, they're just beating off the chicks. I love that. Thank you, Hall & Oates, and thank you, Mikey.
And by the way, I'm seeing this on the chat real quick. Little Jay, it said he didn't get his song in, but he goes, Brady Bunch theme is my choice. Brady Bunch theme.
Nothing wrong with that, dude. Nothing wrong with that at all.
It's good stuff. Hang on one sec. Let's keep rolling. Badges, stinking badges. What's up, Greg? He says, why can't we be friends? Nice,
Great
dude.
track.
Nice.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? Wow, look at the double shot for Houdini. Damn.
Yep, look at that, dude. Double shot. We got P1 Chuck and we got Cheeks the third, both
How
with
many
friends.
of us have them? Friends,
Dude.
ones you can depend on. Dude, just straight from the heart. Tony, how many of us have them? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's like Jerry Seinfeld. He's like, I've got my 3 friends. I don't need any more.
Yeah, you got to max it out at a certain point, right?
Yeah, totally. Gravy Graves checking in from the Sonoran Desert. What's up, Gravy? He says, Robinson Brothers of the Black Crows, thorn in my pride.
Very nice. Very nice, Gravy. Good call.
Great track. Grosh, our man Steve Groschel, Family Tradition by Hank Williams. I love it.
Beautiful.
Also, little honorable mention. He says anything by Alex and Eddie. And if you know, you know. Alex and Eddie.
I'm with you 100%. Yep.
Paulie, we're going to add Friends by Houdini to the playlist because this is the 3rd vote for Friends by Houdini. Joe Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Joe Cool. Miriam, Luke Bryant's Hunting, Fishing, and Loving Every Day. Okay. Miriam, great. Miriam's musical ear is all over the map.
She is. She's got it. She's got a lot of taste in different styles, and I dig that about her. It's cool.
Ooh, Nikki DiFrancesco with Jessica by the Allman Brothers. Come on.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the Allmans. You got Dwayne and Greg Allman. Rest in peace, both of them. Damn, I hate saying that, but yeah.
Hey, Paulie, also, that was a moment where I knew, like, oh my God, the Freestone Peaches are for real, dude, because they went through Jessica and just freaking nailed it.
They can crush Jessica. Yeah, they closed a lot of first sets with Jessica. Yeah.
Yeah, just. And anyways, go see the Freestone Peaches when you can. Our guy, Jeff Faust on bass. Noemi, she says, we are family, Sister Sledge. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the 1979 Pittsburgh Pirates. We are family.
Great call, Paulie. I love that.
Yep.
Greg Tree. What would the song be for the 2026 Giants, you think?
A Highway to Hell, ACDC. Because we're all on the highway to hell. We'll see you there tonight, folks. You know?
Great. I put you on the spot and you delivered. That was great, dude. Greg Trela, Here's to Us by Hailstorm. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, Greg. That's awesome. Greg's always got good stuff. Bon, Scarlet Fire says Statesboro Blues by the Allman Brothers. I love the Allman Brothers.
One of
getting
my
love.
favorites. One of my favorites.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Well, we got to talk about Freestone Peaches in the next gig. Paulie, we got to get y'all back on the mic with them as well. Lily checking in saying it's a family affair by Sly.
Love that. It's a family affair. It's a great anything by Sly and the Family Stone, and that's a great track. Family affair. Stay out. That's what Sly was saying. Leave us alone. We got it. This is a family affair. Stay out of our business. We got it.
Totally. And Lily, I see why you married Mr. Lily, because look at what he says. He says, I'll be there for you. The Friends theme song, Wilmer Flores' walk-up song by the Rembrandts. That's
you know what? Deep pull, Mr. Lily. He'll surprise you. Shout out to the Rembrandts, man.
Totally. We went to the fountain in Central Park where they shoot the opening I guess intro to the show Friends. My kids were all excited about that because they watch Friends a little bit. Ray Goodman says Family Affair by Sly and the Family Stone. Okay, it's 2 votes for Family Affair, dude.
It's a family affair. Awesome.
Jim Bull, Soccer Bowl. Don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith. Don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith. Nice.
I know why, 'cause Steven Tyler sings the song, and his daughter starred in the movie. Liv Tyler was in that movie. Oh God, what the hell was the name of the movie? Whatever it was, where they had that was the big song, don't want to miss a thing. The world was going to come to an end. I forget, Ben Affleck, whatever. That's the family connection. I'm just kind of spelling it out.
Gotcha. Okay, nice. Yeah. I don't know the movie.
Thank you. Beat LA. It was Armageddon. Yeah.
I never saw Armageddon. I guess I should.
By the way, go ahead, T. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got Jessica. And speaking of Beat LA, Jessica checking in saying, Skinnerd, Simple Man.
Mama told me, first lyric of the song. My mama told me. Yeah, so he's got mother talking to his son. 100%. We'll take it. Thank you.
It's so great, dude. Look at Allison Chain's Brother by Matt Stenson. Look at that, dude.
Beautiful choice. Love it.
Great choice. Anytime Chains makes the list, I'm happy. Woods checking in says Ferris Brothers and Mike Hutchins, In Excess Original Sin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've seen him, by the way. I saw In Excess live. Don't get me going.
Dude, that's a deep pull. And then we've got Dom Peralta, and Los D also emailed one in. I'll get to it in a second. But the Beatles, In My Life, for my mom, Donna. Her birthday is today, dude. Dom's mom's birthday is today. That's fantastic, Dom.
Happy birthday, Mama Peralta. I hope someone makes you some biscotti today, because you are the biscotti queen. And thank you for raising such a great family. We love Dom. And happy birthday, dear.
No question, dude. And then Paulie, finally, let me go back to Carlos de la Fuente. He says we are family by Sister Sledge as well. And he recognized the theme song for the 79 Willie Stargell Pittsburgh Pirates in his email. So thank you, Los D.
Very good, Los D. All right, well, it looks like from the listener contribution, we are going to put on Friends from Houdini. Now, before we give our picks and wrap the show, shout out Longbridge Pizza. We love you guys. 2347 3rd Street, Dog Patch. You guys know the drill. Laid back vibes, serious pizza. Neil Donardi flipping pies. Steven making playlists. Andre dazzling you with his talents. You got Markoulis circling the whole operation. Who am I forgetting, Tony? Gabino. Gabino's up front, meeting and greeting, dude. Meeting and greeting, keeping a smile on your face. And again, the food, the sourdough crust, the Sophia, the Joey, the Nico, the Paulie Mac, the loading dock, whichever pizza you pick, it's a home run, folks. Stop in on Wednesdays for the specialty sandwiches. The eggplant parmesan for Creative Tony. What do you want, a vegetarian chopped cheese? Done. Neil can make that happen. I'll take the real deal. Give me a real chopped cheese. Load it up. Give me the chicken parmesan, whatever it takes. Private parties always have that. The back room is available if you want to inquire with Neil. Talk to him about that. They can seat 20 to 25 very comfortably, and it really is a great stop before any Chase Center event, before any Giants game. And again, the only reason we're not going to Longbridge tonight is just to keep the rotation going. We're going to give Standard Deviant some love tonight, but Neil is never too far away. Wouldn't shock me if he makes an appearance tonight. So thank you, Longbridge, for all you do. We freaking love you guys. Visit them online if you want to place an order for delivery locally. It's longbridgepizza.com. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Longbridge. We love you guys.
Yeah, and also I just want to show this. We talked about the Jerry Pie, the limited edition Jerry Pie in honor of Jerry Garcia with the sun gold tomatoes right there. They also do it in a square. So we showed the flat round pizza that they do any day, but then this is the square pie that they'll do on Thursdays for you with the burnt edges and the cheese, and it's just phenomenal. So check it out, and also don't forget about the local beers that they have on tap. And then Neil also texted me, and Neil says, hey, you can tell people if they get into the city early, I'll be at Longbridge all afternoon if they want to stop here before going to Standard Deviant. And he says, Neil being freaking Neil, you might want to come up at the time and let people know what time you're going to leave the brewery. Could be cool for everyone to leave at once and have like a PMP march from the ballpark, from the brewery to the ballpark, or everybody hop on the Muni T line together. He goes, whatever you guys think, have a great show. Neil,
I like that T line, dude. I rode with Cheeks last year. I felt like $1 million. So I think I might do the T line again tonight. Tony, you can follow us in the scooter right alongside. Yeah,
I will definitely maybe consider the T line tonight because I'm gonna have my family in tow. So
you can't be piggybacking the entire family.
Right.
You're gonna have to throw them on the T line like a gentleman. Yeah,
exactly. We'll take the T line. Plus, my kids are fresh off the New York subway. They're gonna be like, "What's this scooter crap? Get me on public transportation. Let's go."
All right, kids. Well, here we are. The final moments of the show. I'll go first, Tony. Now, my song did appear in the listener contributions today, but I got to shout out Maddie Stenson. I think it was Stenson who pulled it, but I'm going the same direction. Allison Chains. The track is Brother. And I got to tell you, not only is it a beautiful, this is a nice little acoustic EP right here, the SAP EP. Get a copy if you don't have it. Your life will be better, I promise. And you have a guest vocalist with Lane Staley on this one. Tony, shout out Ann Wilson of Heart, who sings backup tracks on Brother, and she's singing her freaking ass off. And I always loved it that kind of the old guard of Seattle rock and roll, the Hart sisters, they really took Alice in Chains under their wing. And I believe, you know what's funny? I think if you see Hart today, they cover Alice in Chains now as a tribute to Lane. In their set. They do a Chain song. I forget which one. It might be Wood. I think they play Wood. Is that right?
I could see that. I could see that.
Anyway, so my track is going to be Alice in Chains, Brother. There you go.
That is, and by the way, I have the same record, dude. That SAP record is just, it's like that's the beginning of Alice in Chains, really. And from then they just an ascent their entire career. Paulie, great choice. And I believe Matt Stenson also made the same choice. Great choice, boys. Paulie, I'm gonna wrap it up with, I'll show you the record first. This is the Tedeschi Trucks Band, Let Me Get By. And the reason I did this is because they basically, first of all, like if you look inside, I mean, look at how many, this is old. They've added people and stuff, right? But their band is basically a family, and they have at least 12 members. They just played the Greek Theater. But here's the thing. Susan Tedeschi had her own blues band. Derek Trucks had his own band. They were dating, and they said, what the hell are we doing? We're on the road and we never see each other. Why don't we make our own band together?
Yeah.
And then they created the Tedeschi Trucks Band so they could have a family on the road. And so they have kids now, Derek and Susan, and they have they basically made sure that their family would be together on the road together. So that's how the Tedeschi Trucks Band was created.
Also, let me just throw this on the pile too, just in case you forgot. I think this is pretty cool that when in the early 2000s, like the Grateful Dead guys were doing a lot of different outfits. They had a band called The Other Ones for a little while.
Yeah.
And Tedeschi was singing backups in The Other Ones on a tour. And she was like 8 months pregnant. I'll never forget that. She was standing on stage like 8 months pregnant, singing with Bobby and Phil. And that's the first time I got exposed to her. And then I saw her strap a guitar on, and I was like, holy crap, she can rip. I mean, she is not kidding around, dude. She is a ferocious slide guitar player. But anyway, just throwing that on there too. That's part of her resume. She sang and was part of The Other Ones with the Dead guys too.
Totally. And back before Cumulus ripped the heart out of K-Fog, I saw Susan Tedeschi with her own band, and it was a K-Fog show. And like just another shot of the gatefold, like all the photos of just all the stuff they do together, and there's kids in there you'll see. And anyways, the track I'm gonna do is Anyhow. And the lyrics real quick, just really quick. The chorus is, it's the first track on the album called Anyhow, and Susan's singing so soulfully. She says, everywhere I turn, here I am, so walk away with me. I'll show you that I would go anywhere, anytime, and do anything, anyway, anyhow. That's from Susan, basically to Derek, saying,
no wonder they have such a healthy relationship. Listen to how she's speaking to her dude. I mean, that's some beautiful stuff right there. Creative Tony, well done. I will put Friends, Anyhow, and Brother on the playlist in just a couple of minutes. To the rest of y'all, have a great weekend. For the PMP Familia members we're going to be hanging out with tonight, cannot wait to see you guys. So everybody take the appropriate steps. We will see you at Standard Deviant in a couple of hours. And Creative Tony, pull the levers. Let's get out of here and get ready for our big night.
Hell yeah. Thank you, everybody. Stand by.
Business hours are over, baby. It's business. It's business time.
All right, kids, thanks again for supporting the show. We love you. Miriam, Patty, Dom, Charles, that's P1 Chuck, Rockin' New Era, Rags in New Jersey. Have a great weekend. Joe Schmo, all of you guys, Noemi, Little J, you guys are the best. We love you guys, and we're going to try to have a great time tonight, and I know we will. Rockin' New Era, Matty Stenson, me and you with the chains, brother, me and you. Cheeks, I can't wait to hang, brother. All right, you guys, have a great night. We'll see you at Standard Deviant in a couple of hours, and cheers, y'all.
Peace, y'all. See you tonight. And thanks, and everybody have a good weekend.